So, hi all. Welcome to the medical coding seminar from DURGASOFT. So, coming to myself, I'm Sunitha. I have total of 10 years of experience into this medical coding field, and I worked in companies like Optum, R1, RCM, and IKS, and now I'm completely into the training field itself. So this is all about me, and I just want to know about you also. So who have joined for the today's seminar? Priyadarshini, Amruta, and Potuganti Balaya. Can we have an intro? Like, what is your qualification? Which year passed out? And then you're from which location? You're there?
Hello, Sunitha. This is Amrita.
Okay, hi. Hi, Amruta.
Hello. So currently I am in US and I have 5+ years of experience as a team lead in testing. So I want to know about there are huge requirement of medical coding in US. So I want to know
That's
what
nice. Okay.
in India and I want to know what are the opportunities we have in medical coding. So
Okay.
I join in this course.
Okay, that's nice to hear about you, Amrita. Even in India also, like apart from medical coding, some companies they are hiring medical coders for UAT job roles. I think you might be knowing about UAT roles as a tester. UAT
Yeah, I know
roles.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is happening means like we are getting a projects where they are hiring instead of like IT related people, they are hiring medical coders itself who are having a good grip and a good knowledge, communication skills, good knowledge in the medical coding field. So they are hiring the medical coders itself. So nowadays, it's become a, very good opportunity also into this medical coding field.
Okay,
So
in
this,
India.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So if you take this will add a good base for you.
Okay. What are the certification required to enter into a job? Is
For
there
a medical
opportunity for
code, yeah.
freshers
Mm.
without
For
any
med
experience can be?
So for medical coding, we have so many certifications like CPC certification, CCS, CIC, COC. But apart from all this, if you do any one certification is enough. It's not mandate that you have to do this, that, but the basic and the for most important and most of the companies they are asking is the CPC certification, and this is like a universal certification where you can do. But some countries will have those country specification. But I think this CPC certification is valid in other countries like US and UK also. This is because this is a common universal language used all over. ICD coding and CPT coding is a common and the universal language used all over the world. That's the thing.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Potuganti Balaya. Can we have an intro about you? Hello. Hello.
Hello, madam.
Yeah, tell me. So you are from, and what's your graduation or you're doing any job?
Okay, madam. Good evening, madam. I
Yeah,
am
good evening.
Balaya. Yeah,
Okay.
I I registered this class for my sister, madam. She is Bharati. She completed BHC recently,
Mm-hmm.
madam.
Okay,
Uh,
nice. then she will be having more opportunities, because like for life science, this is the most peak time where most of the hirings will be happen. So some of my students without certification, they placed in the company, spy health company. So like who have trained from under me, they got job in MNC companies without certification. So some companies, they will be asking with the certification also.
Yeah, ma'am.
So life science, as a being a life science graduates, this is the peak time, because this is the seasonal time where most of the companies will be getting the new projects. So she this is a good pathway for her. Yeah,
Yes.
tell me, Balaya.
Yeah, ma'am. Now she will talk with you, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's
ma'am.
feeling shy or what? Okay.
Yeah.
Tell her feel free to ask anything. There is no hesitation.
Good evening, madam.
Hello, good evening, madam.
Yeah, hi, ma. Your good name, please?
My name is Bharati, madam.
Bharati. Okay. Hi,
I
Bharati.
completed in, I, Hi, madam. I completed in degree BSc BJC, madam.
Okay. So I think you'll be having zoology, botany subjects, I guess.
Yes, madam. Chemistry.
Okay. So you can understand English, right, Bharati?
Yes, madam. Understand it. Avtadi.
Okay, fine. Okay, so
Madam.
you completed this year only.
Last year, madam. Year cheyaledu. Last
Okay,
year
so
degree
so f-
completed.
so from this 1 year, what you are doing?
Nothing, madam. Em
Nothing.
cheyaledu. Madam.
Then you would have nicely completed your medical coding training, right? It's okay. Now it is a good time for you, like where you can undergo this training program. Why? Because whenever you are doing some degree or anything, you're in second year, third year itself, you have to start, because the companies will be hiring. How means they want the recently passed out candidates. Some companies, as a freshers, they want the recently passed out students. Apart from experienced person, they will be hiring the recently passed out. So that is the reason when you are in third year, fourth year, the second year, third year itself, you would have taken this nicely. It's okay, no worries, but you can take now itself also the training, and then once you are like after completing this medical coding training, you have to do the CPC certification, and once you are a CPC certified, you will be getting a lot of opportunities. Okay, Bharti?
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Okay, so let's start our today's seminar. So today's agenda is like the introduction, and like who can take up this course, and where does a medical coder will work, and what is medical coding, what is RCM cycle, and why it is important. So like this, we will see all this thing in our today's seminar. So who can take up this course? So like life science graduates, any life science graduates like who have completed B Pharmacy, BSc Nursing, Zoology, Microbiology, Biotechnology. So these kind of departments who have completed the graduation, so they can take up this course. Not only life science graduates, non-life science graduates also they can take up, but they should be having this CPC certification, even though a person is a non-life science. But once they have completed this training and they are a CPC certified, then they are good to go for this medical coding job. And also freshers or final year students, that is like who have recently passed out, so they can also take up this course. Okay. Now in generally, like where does a medical coder will work? So in other countries, they will be working in the hospitals. So let's take like Dubai, Abu Dhabi. So in those countries, they will be working in the hospitals. But maximum, most of them, they will be working in the MNC companies itself, like Optum, Omega, Primera. So like this, we have so many companies. So in those companies, nothing but the healthcare companies, they will be working. And nowadays, some IT companies are also getting this medical coding projects. The clients they are getting, that's really a good opportunity. As IT companies are also getting this medical coding clients. Really very, very good opportunity. Even I do got an opportunity in Zelis. That's a US healthcare company where they are hiring for the UAT roles and developers. But they want only the medical coders who are having 7+ years of experience. So that's a good thing that IT companies are also coming up with this medical coding projects. And later on, like once you will be having an experience into this medical coding job, you can also do the work from home opportunity also. And then next comes like what exactly means the medical coding? What exactly means the medical coding? It is nothing but the conversion, the translation of the patient's health information. Let's take like a patient went to the hospital. A patient went to the hospital. So the physician will evaluate the patient, isn't it? So the information like what is the patient problem, if any surgery is required. So they will be completely writing all these things in the prescription. Even if we'll go to hospital, the doctor will write a prescription, right? Okay, what is your problem since from how many days? He will write everything, the story. And this is completely converted into the electronic health record. In the form of electronic health record, it is converted because handwritten is difficult to understand. This is completely converted into the electronic health record where a medical coders will receive this, and as a medical coder, we will be converting this health information into the ICDs and CPTs. Let's take, for example, abdominal pain is there. So this is completely converted into the codes, ICD codes. Even a surgery, if patient is undergoing a surgery, so that is also converted into the codes. Okay, so this is what health information is converted into the ICDs and CPTs, which is nothing but a medical coding. Okay. Now, like exactly we have known like what is medical coding. Okay. What is this complete process? Where does it is going on? It works in the hospitals. See here how exactly like the complete process will be. First, a patient will visit the hospital and physician will evaluate the patient and he will document everything. He will write in the prescription everything. And then it is completely converted into the ICDs and CPTs as a medical coder. If you are a medical coder, let's take you are completing this medical coding and certification. So you're getting a job into this. So you will be converting all this health information into the ICDs and CPTs. Okay. Then what is the process? You're coding, you're completing everything, that's okay. For whom we are working and for whom we are going to bill the money. So that is completely converted into the ICDs and CPTs, okay. So it will have some dollar amount. You're coding something means they have the dollar amount. And it is billed by the insurance company. So some insurance companies will be there which ties up with the hospitals. Why? Because in the US and other countries, the patient will not pay any money. The insurance will pay the money. The insurance companies will pay the money. Some co-payment they will pay, that's it. Because every year they will be already paying for the insurance. So the insurance company will pay the money. So in order to get the payment to the physician, here patient will not pay. The insurance company will pay. So whatever the codes are converted, it goes into the dollar amount, and then the insurance will verify everything, and the insurance company will pay the amount to the physician. The insurance company will pay the amount to doctors, physicians. Okay, so here we go. We have some list of insurance companies like Humana, Aetna, CVS Health, Cigna, United Healthcare. So like this, we have some list of insurance companies where they will pay the amount to the physicians. Next, so finally, the insurance will pay the amount to the physicians. Okay, and it is completely paid by the insurance companies itself. Next comes, like we have seen the process, right? So how it will be? Patient will be going to the hospital, physician will evaluate, and then insurance will pay the amount to the physician, right? Everything we have seen. What is this complete process? We will call it as, we will call it as a revenue cycle management, RCM cycle. So all the healthcare companies, they run the process that is nothing but a revenue cycle management. Revenue cycle management. So who are the three persons important in this medical coding? One is patient, other one is the provider, and then the insurance. Why? Because patient will go to the doctor, the provider, physician. So doctor, we will call it as provider or physician. And then who will pay the amount to the physician? The insurance company. The insurance companies will pay the amount. How the insurance is paid? Because of this medical coders. The medical coders will assign the ICTs and CPTs, and it is completely converted into the dollar amount. And the insurance will verify, and then it will pay to the providers. So these three persons are very, very important in the healthcare industry. And what is RCM? It's nothing but the process to get a final full payment to the physician. That means from the appointment of the patient to finally getting the amount to the physician. This complete process, we will call it as a RCM cycle, a revenue cycle management. So first, the patient will register, and then insurance will verify it, and patient will visit the hospital and he will receive the service and completely converted into the medical coders by the medical coders. What they will do, they will completely convert into the ICDs and CPTs, and then the charge capture. Nothing but the dollar amount will be generated and claim will be processed and everything will be posted, and finally the provider will get the amount. Sometimes the claim gets rejected, denials, because some insurance companies will not pay some services. Let's take some appendectomy services there. The insurance will not pay because of some, according to the insurance rules, or because of some age criteria. So some reasons the insurance will reject it. It will goes to the denial management. And in those scenarios, what will happen? The patient has to pay from his own pocket. So from his own pocket, the patient has to pay. Next comes like what you are going to learn in this medical coding. What are the things you have to learn? So the first thing comes the basic medical terminology. Nothing but the language used by the healthcare providers. So the healthcare providers, they will be using certain language. So I can say like a dictionary kind of thing you should know. For example, we don't know some definition. So we will be like, searching in the Oxford Dictionary, some terminology. Same thing here also. The medical language we have to understand. For example, stomach is there. Generally, we will call it as stomach, but how the physician will be using? Gastro. Even for the heart also. Generally, we will call heart, but what does the physician will call it as? Cardio. Cardio. So like this, you should know the basic medical terminology and you should have a good knowledge on this. And then next comes anatomy and physiology. So as a human, we have some organ systems like skin, which is nothing but the integumentary system, musculoskeletal system, muscles and the bones. What are the layers of the skin? And then what are the muscles? What are the chambers of the heart? How the stomach will function? How the process of digestion will be? So like this, all the anatomy you should know. So this covers in the basic medical terminology. And then next comes ICD coding. What is ICD coding? As I said, the patient information, nothing but the diagnosis, like headache, stomach pain, or some injury. So all this we will be converting into the ICD. So you need to have a good knowledge on the ICD, like how you have to code, what are the rules, and all those things you have to follow, and you have to undergo training in this ICD coding also. For example, patient is having diabetic mellitus. So we will be using a code E level.9. Let's take headache is there. 1 second, I'll show you in the software also, like how you will be using it and all. So this is the software where all the diagnosis will be there. Let's take, for example, headache is there. So you have to assign a code for this R51. And remember one thing, who are there in the session, no need to remember any codes because softwares are there. And also books are also there. Till your training is completed, you will be using the books, ICD and CPT books. As we are online, so we will be providing you the soft copies. And when you come to the like live coding, you should use the softwares. Like this softwares will be there. Let's take for example, headache is there. So for this headache, I am assigning a code R51. Do I remember this? No, no need to remember. But the way of searching is important. How you are searching it is very, very important. For example, they are telling headache. Again, in the headache, they are telling orthostatic component. That means more specific they are telling. So you have to give R51.0. If you are coding R51, then that is a wrong way of coding. Because there is a more specific code. Like this, you have to follow the rules. More specific codes you have to code. Okay. So this is the one software where we have to code the ICD codes. Okay. So headache, fever, like this, we have so many, n number of codes, diseases. Okay. And then next comes, let's see. Next comes the CPT coding. What is CPT coding? Surgery coding. So a patient will undergo any kind of surgery. So that is also converted into the numerical format. Numerical format, it is converted. So for this also, we have the softwares where you have to search the surgery code. Let's take, for example, patient is undergoing arthroscopy knee. So for this, we have a code. You have to assign the code like this 29881 from the CPT book. So what are the things you have to undergo the training? One is the basic knowledge, medical knowledge, anatomy, and then the coding systems, nothing but the ICD and CPT. And also we have HCPCS. HCPCS is nothing but these are like supplies equipment codes. This is not a surgery coding or diagnosis coding. For example, like patient is using the crutches or patient is in the wheelchair or bond chair. So for that you have to code a HCPCS code, that is nothing but patient is using the chair, bound chair, patient is on the wheelchair, like that. So these all are the equipment and supplies code. And then we are coding, that is okay, fine, but you need to follow certain rules and some coding guidelines. Blindly we can't code because these are the guidelines provided by the CMS and NCHS organizations. If we are coding a wrong way, then it leads to compliance, and as auditing will be going on, so this is a very confidential coding, and nothing should be shared by any other person. And definitely you have to follow certain rules and guidelines as per the company guidelines, and also as per the clients you have to follow the rules and guidelines. So anyhow, general coding guidelines, I will be explaining all these things in the training part. What are the tools? As a training part, as I said, you have to use HCPCS, ICD and CPT book. And when you come to the job, so you have to use certain tools like ICD, 3M software, Encoder Pro, like this we have the tools. Okay. Next comes the certifications. So Amrita and Bharti, you're able to follow like what I'm saying?
Yes, madam.
Amrita.
Yes, I'm listening. It
Okay.
seems a little bit difficult for me.
Okay. Next comes like certifications, which are like highly recommended for the medical coding are CPC. Next comes the CCS and COC, CIC. Like this, we have so many certifications. Anyone you're doing, that's okay. It's not mandate that you need to have all the certifications. Why a certification is mandate? Because the companies, they want the certified persons only. Because why they are asking for the certified means, as they will be undergoing a very good training, and they will be having a knowledge of this medical coding. So that is the reason the companies want the certified persons only, so that it will be easy for them also. Why? Because if they take a non-certified person, again, they can't waste the time for them, right? Again, they should hire the non-certified, they have to give the training. So that is the reason some companies, they will be asking for the certified only. Now, how the career opportunities and the growth will be there? There is a very high demand in the healthcare companies, and also global opportunities are there for the medical coders all over worldwide. And you can do a remote kind of work also, and you will be having a very good salary in the medical coding. What even if AI will overtake the medical coding jobs? Does it impacts? No, not at all. Why? Because even though AI has come, some kind of complex cases will be getting, very lengthy reports we will be getting. So as a human, we can read it, we can understand it. But AI, even though it is reading, it will not give a correct way of coding. Sometimes it will lead us to wrong way of coding also. So that is the reason, even though AI is there, but the humans are needed. So that I can say for 100% sure. Even though AI has come, there won't be any impact for the medical coders. Next comes like what kind of job roles will be there in the medical coding. First will be the junior or trainee, nothing but as a fresher entry level. And then next will be the senior medical coder. And then next will be like auditor you can become, where you will be auditing the already coded charts. Next you can become the team lead and coding manager also, where you will be handling a team completely based on your experience. And as well, if you are performing very well, you can go to this higher opportunities in a short period itself. And then next comes like salary in the medical coding. It will be 16 to 35 as a fresher. That depends, the salary will be depends on the company. Next mid-level, like who are having 3 to 5 years experience, they will be having around like 25 to 60,000. And then it goes on up to 10 lakhs also. So the salary will be with a good package itself in the medical coding. And if you take a certification from the institute, that is well and good. Why? Because a standard experienced trainers will be there uh, for this medical coding training, and we provide a structured course like what you have to learn. I already explained, like you have to learn medical terminology, anatomy, ICD, CPT, HCPCS. So a structured course we will be making you to study, and also you can take the certification. And companies will also ask for the certified coders who have completed from the institute itself. So that is the reason institute certification is important. And also, like we provide you the knowledge and skills to meet a standard level to get a job. And also, nowadays, the companies are also preferring the students or the candidates who have completed the certification from institute itself. Why? Because few of them are taking the self certification. If a self certification and the institute certification person is going for an interview, so the importance will be for the person who have completed from the institute itself. So that is the reason if you do a institute certification, then that is well and good. Next comes like once you have completed everything, training, certification, everything. So we will be like preparing you for the resume, and we will be uploading in the Naukri also. You can also upload that. So resume preparation, we will be helping you. And also we will be conducting a mock interview also. So how the interview process will be there, I'll be giving the tips. How the written test will be, how the technical, and how the final discussion. So these all will be covered in this training part. It's not that your certification is completed, your training is completed. If you are like willing to do a job, so to face a interview, to crack the interview, how the resume will be, and how you have to face the interview, what kind of questions they will ask. So we will be preparing you all these things. So mock interview also I'll be taking, as we are online, so it will be virtual only. So mock interview is also conducted. And here we go. We have some list of medical coding companies. These all are the medical coding companies we have, like Coro Health, Gibbs, Optum, Claris, Sutherland's, Synthesis. So many. Nowadays, we are getting so many companies into this medical coding. Next, like what kind of job locations we can see. So common medical coding jobs we can see in which cities means Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai. So not only in India, you have a very good opportunities in the international also. Like you can work USA, Canada, UK, Australia. So in other countries also you have a very good opportunities. You have any questions, Amruta and Bharati?
No, madam.
No, thank you.
No, okay. So you, as you're saying, you don't have any questions, okay? So this is all about the medical coding seminar, and also we will be having demo 1 and demo 2 tomorrow. You can join that. So all good to go. Amrita and Bharti, you don't have any questions. Did you understand the session, like what is medical coding? How the opportunities will be?
Yes, madam.
Okay,
Yes,
so I request you to attend for tomorrow's demo 1 and demo 2 also, both of you.
sure.
Oh, okay, madam.
So Amrita, you are interested now into the medical coding?
It's a bit difficult for me. I think
No,
it's
no,
totally a
don't.
different line.
No, don't feel difficult. I'm here to help you out in understanding. Even like one of the a person, he's also testing. It seems he already joined our training program.
Okay.
He also wants to learn about the medical coding because he's getting some projects, it seems, some medical coding projects he's getting. So he just want to know about the medical coding. That's the reason he joined our medical coding program from DurgaSoft itself.
Yeah, but one thing is that I found many jobs while I search in LinkedIn, otherwise in other job portal,
Mm.
there are many opportunities in medical coding, but all are asking for some experience, not
Mm.
can go through any a fresher.
Yeah.
As a fresher, you can't join anywhere. Everyone is asking for at least of 2-3 years of experience with certifications.
Mm. Yeah. But uh, freshers, it's really we have, but only few companies like we have. Freshers
Uh,
also they are taking, but they are taking the recently passed out like that. But as a like, if you undergo this training, Amrita, you if you add in your profile as a like you are saying you are a doing the job role of testing, you may get some projects related to this medical coding. It will be helpful for you if you undergo this training. May not
yeah,
be
sure.
you will be exactly into the medical coding job, but if you are getting a job related to medical coding job, like developing some software for the healthcare companies, this will be helpful for you.
Yeah, sure.
Now I'm saying now, like medical coders, they will assign simple codes, that's it. But if you will undergo this training, generally we do have the IT team also in the medical coding jobs. We do have a medical coding IT team where they will be developing the softwares. Like as I said, right, I said it in data 3M software. Who will develop this? IT people only, you people, IT people. So they should have a little bit of knowledge. If you're having a bit of knowledge of this, then it will be like, okay, this is the one, that is the one. You will be having a good knowledge on that. What we are working, we should have a knowledge on that. So that is the reason. I'm just saying that if you will add this thing in your profile, then we don't know, like you may get a good opportunity to develop some
Yeah,
softwares related
I'll
to
check that
this
one.
medical coding. Okay. Okay, Amrita.
Thank you.
See, as a like my trainer, as a trainer, what I'm saying is no need to do certification. It's as you are a training testing person, I'm not saying to do compulsory certification on all those things. You just first undergo this training. Certification later you
Yeah,
can.
to get some idea about that. Later we can.
Exactly, Amrita. Now, one person I told, right, he's testing a developer, I guess. Why? Because why he joined means he want to know about it. Now he is currently working in the some company, it seems, where he is working for the developing of the softwares of medical coders. So that is the reason he want to know. Now almost we are in half of the syllabus.
Okay, as per the project also we can know some knowledge about.
Yeah. Because, see, I'll show you.
And we are also not designing. It's some kind of reporting kind of thing in Coder, right? Here also
Yeah.
we are doing some reporting,
Yeah, we do have here also.
dashboards, and
I don't know exactly what you're saying. Reports means generally end of the day reports we will be sending.
no, like in Power BI, you're generating
No,
any kind of dashboard.
no, I am not aware of that, what you're saying exactly. See, now how we are getting this ICD code and this description, backend some developer or they will be working, right? Okay, for this thing you have to give R51. Backend some work will be there, right, to develop this software. So you are working on this. Hey, what is this? You should have a knowledge on this. So that is the reason I'm saying if you undergo this training, then that will be like helpful for you.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So as you're saying, still no more questions. So then I'll wind off the session. And also I have trained more than like 5 to 800 plus students also, where they are currently working in MNCs companies. So we'll continue with tomorrow's demo 1 and demo 2. This is only the seminar for today. Right now I'm winding off the session. That's all for today. So no more questions, right? Amrita and Bharti, I'm winding off the session. We'll connect tomorrow.
Sure. See you then.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. And you want to know about the fee structure and everything, you can contact the team DurgaSoft Solutions. Okay. And we also provide with videos and without videos. See, my content is completely like a knowledge based, ma. I won't like go on repeating and all those things. I mean, like, you will be having a completely knowledge oriented and concept oriented. Okay, we are doing some work. What work we are doing? We should understand that we need to have a good knowledge. We need to know the concepts. So my sessions will be like that only. It's completely knowledge and concept oriented. Okay. So that's all for today. Have a great day. We'll connect tomorrow for demo 1 and day after tomorrow for demo 2. And the remaining will be the paid sessions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye, madam.
Bye.